We are at the Pinball Expo for the Stern Pro Circuit Tournament. It's one of the largest. It's going to be over 100 players here.
This tournament's in its 34th year. It is the longest running tournament in the world. My name is Josh Sharp.
My name is Zach Sharp.
My name is Keith Elwin.
My name is Zach Parks.
My name is Raymond Davidson.
My name is Escher Lefkoff.
I'm not Adam Lefkoff, pinball player. I'm Escher's dad.
I started playing competitively in 1993. There's not a whole lot of people here that have been playing competitively longer than I have.
I've played in at least 200 tournaments.
I've won it 2 years in a row, so I feel good.
I've won this tournament before. I like my chances until I don't like my chances.
There is a lot of pressure being ranked #1 to try to win this thing. I'd say my odds are not as good as I want them to be just because there's so many great players here this weekend.
Actually, when I was 4, my dad took me to Expo. I was probably a bit young to take your kid to a pinball tournament, but I loved every second of it. And ever since then, he's been taking me to tournaments, and I've been getting better and better. 2 years ago at Papa 20 World Championships, I won the World Championships, the A Division.
It was him winning Papa was, my finest pinball moment of my life.
In our family, pinball is around 24/7 since day one of birth, so it's like a family member.
This is my first tournament since having my first child. In the pinball tournament scene, there's always this the curse of the newborn, where whoever has a newborn, they start just plummeting down the rankings. And I was ranked 1 at the end of last year, and I am currently ranked 7th.
When I was a kid, I always played pinball. My older brother played, he got me into it. Started playing in tournaments in the early 90s, and here we are. Now I design games.
So the way this tournament works, it's best 2 out of 3, double elimination bracket, 120 plus players, 1 sole winner. Prize is a brand new Stern pinball machine.
I qualified in the top 8 and then had a couple of matches this morning, and probably the highlight was the brother duel. I won this one. I'm 2-1 against my brother since he's become a father.
He gets the bragging rights for now.
I had a 680 million point jackpot, which is absurd. And I looked up at the screen and I saw it. I thought it was a bug. Now I'm playing Keith Elwin, who is one of the greatest players of all time, and yeah.
That's what I came here for, play pinball, not sit around with buys. So tournament's about endurance too. I watch Zachary Parks a lot because he was having an amazing run. He plays amazing for a 15-year-old.
It was a really good game, and I feel really good about how I played.
Escher went out in 8th place, and I kept winning. I won the winner's side, so I can do no worse than 2nd.
Not only is my dad still in it, he's in it to win it.
If anyone was going to bet which Lefkoff would perform better, everyone's money would have been on Escher. So right now there's a battle of the Titans, and the winner of them will face Adam Lefkoff.
I got $2.5 billion on KISS.
He put up the highest score of the whole weekend, so I don't really feel bad about losing that one.
He kind of threw me a bone. He chose to go 2nd rather than choose game first. And so I picked Metallica. I didn't have a very good game, but he had a terrible game. And so he lost game 1, and so now it's his pick. And he picked Metallica again.
If you can pick a game and stick with it for the tournament, that's definitely an advantage because you know all the angles, you know how it plays.
I get to go 2nd though, which is always important in tournament pinball because I know what score I might need on ball 3. Matzo Ball 3, he had a big lead. He finished at about 100 million, and I was at about 50 million. It's like, you know what? I got nothing to lose. I got to hit a home run. And I just sort of went for it and beat him.
He basically did what he needed to do when he needed to do it, and that's how you win pinball tournaments.
I'm a little bit in shock.
This Expo tournament, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, grueling competition, but I hope to make my mark at the circuit final.
I ended up in second place. See you next year.